I hope you don't think me impudent or irreverent to what the Buddha said. I personally haven't read any of these things. I don't want to read a thing about all this.
Yes.
They may be correct or not correct. They may be under illusion or not illusion. They may have been put together by disciples, and what the disciples do with their gurus is appalling. Twist everything, So I say, look, I don't want to start with somebody telling me what to do or what to think. I have no authority. So I say, look, as a human being, suffering, going through agonies, sex and mischief and terror and all the rest of it, in inquiring into all that, I come to the point which is thought. That's all. I don't have to know all the literature in the world, which will only condition further thinking. So, forgive me for putting it that way. I brush all that aside. We have done this. Christians, I met Christians, Benedictine monks, Jesuits, great scholars, always quoting, believing this is so, this is not so. You understand? So I hope you don't think me I'm irreverent.
No, not at all.
No.
And I fully agree with you, and that is my attitude as well. I am quoting this and talking to examine.
No, you already see. I only start with what is a fact. For me, what is fact? Not according to some philosopher, some religious teacher, some priest. Fact. I suffer. I have fear. I have sexual demands. How am I to deal with all these tremendously complex things which make my life? And I'm so utterly miserable, unhappy. From there I start, not from what somebody said. It means like, you follow, sir?
Yes.
I'm not belittling, forgive me, Buddha, or I wouldn't.
That I know. I know you have the highest respect for the Buddha. That I know. But we have the same attitude, and I want to examine with you. That is why I put the question.
And also not quite, sir. Forgive me for saying so, not quite. I start with something which is common to all of us. Right?
Yes.
Not according to the Buddha, not according to some Christian god or Hindu or some group. To me all that is totally irrelevant. They have no place. Because I suffer. I want to find out how to end it. Or must I carry on for the rest of my life? This agony, this brutality, this sexual perversions or sexual desires and all the rest of it. Right, sir?
Yes.
So, I say the root of all this, confusion, uncertainty, insecurity, travail, effort, the root of this is the self, the me. Right? Now, is it possible to be free of the me, which produces all this chaos, both outwardly, politically, religiously, economically, and all the rest of it, and also inwardly? This constant struggle, constant battle, constant effort. Right? So I'm asking, can thought end? So thought has no future. That which ends then has a totally different beginning. Not the beginning of the me, ending and picking up again later. So, how is that thought? Not in what manner can that thought end? That's the problem. The Buddha must have talked about it. Right, sir?
Yes.
I don't think Christianity, as far as I know, has touched this point. They said, give yourself to God, Christ, and abandon yourself to Him. But the self goes on. They haven't gone into this at all. Only the Hindus and the Buddhists have done, and perhaps some. So, how can this thought end? Then the priest comes along and says, yes, it can end. Only identify yourself with Christ, with the Buddha. You follow? Identify. Forget yourself.
That is a Christian attitude.
A Christian also is part of the Hindu.
But not Buddhist. Yes. I must defend it.
I know.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
I believe a great deal of Buddhist thought also has degenerated into this.
Yes. That is, of course, that is certain schools
Yes.
of thought. But I mean to say, according to Buddha's teaching,
Shall we best say and become neutral on that? It is human nature to lean on something.
Yes.
And this is what automatically happens, and this is what we are trying to get away from.
yes.
So here I am, an ordinary human being, fairly educated, not according to schools, college, fairly educated, has observed what the world is going through, and he says, I am the world, I am not different from the world. Because I suffer, I've created this monstrous world. My parents, my grandparents, everybody's parents have created this. Right, sir? So how is it possible for thought to end? Some people say yes, which is to meditate, control,
No.
suppress.
No.
I said some people. I said, madam.
Beg pardon.
Some people have said, suppress it. Identify the self with the highest, which is still the movement of thought. Some people have said, burn out all the senses. Right, sir? They have done it. Fast, do everything for this thing. So somebody comes along like me and says, effort is the very essence of the self. Right? Do we understand that? Or has it become an idea and we carry that idea out?